Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video for Starfield. While I wasn't on vacation this time for this new official live action trailer that was dropped during Gamescom opening night live, I was however in a meeting during the workday, and so I missed it. And when I realized I missed it, I thought, well, great, I'll just watch it later and record it for YouTube. And so here we are. And I'm actually just realizing, thanks to YouTube's recommended sidebar, that there was a larger presentation, so I guess I'm going to watch that too. If you want to watch my reaction to the larger and longer Starfield Direct that took place in June, but I didn't end up watching it until almost July, you can go right here. It is definitely my most popular YouTube video, and so if you didn't watch it, please go watch it. And if you want to come back here, that'd be nice too. If you enjoyed this video and this reaction, drop a like and leave a comment. I will be playing Starfield exclusively for YouTube, and I will be playing it right after release. So if you want to come back and see those videos when they go up, make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Natalie. I am a variety streamer over on Twitch, and here I'm a YouTube partner. I play a lot of story-based games like RPGs and action-adventure, as well as the occasional visual novel. I stream Sundays, Wednesdays, and every other Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/OhThatNatalie. And I post YouTube videos here whenever I can. So without further ado, let's just get into watching this official live-action trailer for Starfield. All right, we're watching in 4K. Everything's good. Let's go. I want a patch like that. I would be down for a Starfield movie, I think. Oh boy. Alien creature call. Vasco! Uh-oh. The next astronaut is here. Well, that was cute. I liked that. So cool. Oh, I've already joined Bethesda, don't you worry. So I think that's a really neat way to market your space game. I would watch a movie like that for Starfield. Maybe that's something that they'll figure out down the way. Because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a Fallout show. So maybe Starfield could get its own movie in a few years. I'd be down to watch it. Okay, so this next video appears to also include this live action trailer. And so I'm going to skip over that and get to the meat and potatoes, I guess, of when I'm assuming Todd Howard shows up on the stage and starts talking about the game. So we'll start from the end of the trailer here.
Starfield is ever so close, and Inan, thank you so much for that.
Like 2 weeks.
Really appreciate you coming all the way for this. It's true, in just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC.
Oh shit, early access is in a week?
Playing it, don't be jealous.
Oh,
I'm
Jeff.
not allowed to say anything about it, without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
He's never, well, I guess Gamescom isn't like that old. He's never been? I'm surprised. Though I guess Bethesda games are still kind of new for me in terms of like following them and following Todd and all this stuff.
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and and just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series.
I'm really excited about
brand
character
new
creator.
where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience.
Don't rub it in, Jeff.
Excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool.
You bring
we
Vasco?
built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game. And you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about
that sounds familiar.
And being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is something that I know. I saw even someone on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted out a picture. They had somehow figured out.
I see a lot of things on the internet. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here, yes. But really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thanks, Todd.
Can't wait for you to play the game.
Me neither.
Much, Todd. Really appreciate it.
Okay, so while that didn't really give us more information than what we had going into that, it did make me more excited for it. Though the touching of an artifact that alters you and lets you see a little bit through space sounds eerily similar to the beginning of Mass Effect 1, where Shepard comes into contact with the beacon and is imparted with all this information about the Reapers and the Protheans and the end of the galaxy. So I'm curious to see how Starfield's version of that differs from Mass Effect's. And listen, I'm not going to be mad at a game that lets me explore space. And I'm sure that there's lots of different ways you can go after that first sort of touch an object and see what happens kind of thing. I said in my other reaction video for Starfield that I know I'm going to sink so much time into this, from the shipbuilding to the character creation to exploring to collecting to, building bases and outposts and recruiting people. And let's also not forget about the romance. if this game is anything like Fallout, which I'm sure in some ways it will be, but then in other ways it will be completely different, I can see myself really enjoying it, and I'm so excited to play. I think I'm almost done moving stuff around on my SSD to make room for it, because I definitely want this game to perform the best it can right out of the box. But I think that's where I'll end this for now. Again, if you want to watch my initial reaction to Starfield Direct, it's right here, and I'll put a link in the description below. Let me know what you thought of the live action trailer. I thought it was really good for generating excitement about it. It made me excited about the game. It made me excited about, you know, a made-up potential movie in my head about the game. But it's hard to believe after waiting so long that we are so close to the official launch date. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon, hopefully with some Starfield content. And yeah, enjoy your night. Bye.